and there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. And I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. He'll bring it back from inside his... the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Looking for running room. Crosses the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illini.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hawkeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Kamari Moulton, he's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Moulton. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone defense. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Moulton. Got room at the 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first. Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Diaz. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He'll go to the air again. Works the middle of the field. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. East line set just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Give him 88 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll run him again. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Enough to move the chains. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The run inside. It's Valentine. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He splits the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Handoff from Alton. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Malton again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Moulton. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Quickly out to the tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Handed to the back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Working the ground game. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Got a little press. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Illinois could try to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Trying to establish the run. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Back's got it on the screen. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Sweet cut there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Rush right in his face. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen, so that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Fighting Illini sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sideline.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. Illinois lining up quickly. Quick give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Champaign. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
keyed up, ready to start the second half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Fighting Illini head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The Hawkeyes can really attack on this second and short. Here's a give to Malton. Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. On 1st down, it's Malton again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Out wide left, it's Diaz. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the counter play. Driven back.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. From the gun. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the tight end. Handoff from Alton. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Powers inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. On the run, it's Valentine. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Finds his man. It's Clement. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Back's got it on the screen. He's inside the 15. Back's going for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about these defensive ends nowadays? No matter what scheme they're...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The screen, he's got wheels. He's dropped. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're all over him. Buying some time. Across the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Play action on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun with Kamari Malton. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Shotgun snap on third down. He'll throw it. And they can't make the play on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find.
And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Illinois right back to the line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Keep it on the ground. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Handoff from the gun. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew. That guy was going to be, and when, stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says. And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.